It's a wonderful morning right here on the Loud Lunch Show, coming your way on your number one favorite YouTube channel, Studios 2 TV. This is the only right place for you to be served with all the great content you would need. Hosting you today is yours truly, Niamate Kwabna Jeremiah. You know, it's Kobe J for short. A lot is happening in our country, and once I sit here, I give you updates on what is happening. Ghanaians are actually getting fed up of a whole lot of things, Charlie. The way the economy is going, if care is not taken, it will get to a point we can't even buy anything in this country. The things will be there and we won't even have money for that. You understand? But before we start the heat, let me give you this motivation this morning. It says, the bad news is time flies. And the good news is that you are the pilot. So whether the time is flying to the left or the right, it depends on you, because you are the pilot. You are the one driving the flight to determine the direction you want the time to go. And on this note, let's take a breather. Stick and stay with me. This Studios 2, the Loud Lunch.
Studios 2 TV. The truth is here in your eyes.
To our discussion for today, let's take a look into the economic crisis of the nation. Because with the way things are turning up, Charlie, Ghana's debt as at now that I'm speaking with you, Ghana's debt is 575 billion. 575 billion Ghana cedi. As at Ghana's debt, we convert them, we're getting 93.5% of the country's GDP. Ghana, why are we still borrowing? What is the cause of all these things? That we live in a nation, we live in a country, and we've been entangled by debt. How then do we go out to get more funds to build a nation? And the nation has become a standstill. You talk, then say make you no talk. You hammer, then say make you no hammer. You understand? Things are getting out of hand in this nation. We've been quiet for quite a long time. We were told not to be spectators, but it looks like we are spectators. Instead of being citizens, we are spectators. Because we are not talking on the things we need to hammer. The stuff we need to speak on, we are not hitting on them. But rather, this nation, we are ever ready for holidays and entertainment and things that are bringing fun. But things that will move the nation, we don't speak about them as citizens. So the last time someone was telling me, why were you so serious with it? No, I don't get beef plus the cameraman. I don't get beef plus the camera. But my beef is with the things that are happening in the nation. We were here when our government started this free SHS. Some of us spoke that, Charlie, the nation will make ready give free SHS. Some people are not against the free SHS, but the nation itself, are we ready for free SHS? Talking about monetary standards, are we ready? Infrastructure, are we ready? People to teach in the schools where the free SHS go happen, are we ready as a nation? As me and you they talk right now, research has said that over 2.3 million school children in Ghana, that one cry be like one region, are lacking school desk. So when the students go, where do they sit? We have free SHS. Where will these people sit to study? Right now, we are running the school like, I don't know how make I describe them. We are running the school. These people will go home 3 months. That 3 months before the students come back to school, what he or she has been taught, have we sat down to think about it as a nation? It looks like right now, money is of much importance to us than the things that will bring benefit to the youth of the nation. Let me remind you once again, this is the Loud Lounge. And on this platform, we are not politically biased. You do the right thing, we hammer. You do the wrong thing, we hammer. We don't support any political party. We are not against any political party. The economical crisis in this nation is becoming too much. And that is what we are talking about. Free SHS can come out, then say National Cathedral. And we are within this country where we can hear say the National Cathedral Nankasano. Right now in Ghana, we have the most expensive hall. The most expensive hall. The National Cathedral. We have the most expensive hall. Producer, see, I beg and put the hole for the screen top. The hole, the most expensive in the whole wide world. What are we going to do with this hole? Right now, the cathedral, we've not even started the building, but a car ya bore a hole we want. Now, we know we had all these things. Why then did we cancel the toll booth? Because these toll booths, if not for nothing, they were bringing something. They were bringing some little coins. Why then did we clear it away? I've always said, this nation can only be led by a youth. It is high time we do away with this politics thing, the MPP, NDC, PPP, CPP. See, let's get a different face into the presidency and let's see how things will be run. NDC will come 4 years, the same storyline. MPP will come, the same storyline. As a nation, youth, what are we doing? Now, we were in this country, and then we heard that government has spent over 15 million on car ties. It's funny myself. On car ties and battery, 15 million. You know, in this country, sometimes we hear say our leaders went for breakfast meeting and they spent 20,000 on tea, 10,000 on bread, 5,000 on sausage. And sometimes you ask yourself, what meeting did they go for? Is it a get together? Is it party? Charlie, we too, they do bonyo parties than things so, and we know the amount we spend. You understand? So sometimes when you come and you give us the figures like that, am I a yam shishiyen? You get it? Are we considering the ordinary Ghanaian? Are we considering the youth of this nation? Now, cinemas are not working in this country. Cinemas are not working in this country. How are we looking at getting money, revenue into the nation? Our forest reserves are not working. Tourist sites, they are just there. How do we intend to get funds into the nation? You understand? Now, because of this, the nation has become so hard, so difficult. Nothing they move, nothing they come. Everything stands still. Fuel price, they go high. Fuel price is always rising. It will come down once, shoot up like 4 times, come down again, shoot up. The city South is battling with the dollar. Now I hear it has become a little bit standstill. How are we running the nation? Education has become like, I don't even want to talk about education. Because right now, Ghana Education Service has brought academical calendar for new SHS students or the new academical term. Meanwhile, these children are done with BEC, their results are in, schools placement is not in, but you are telling them on the 20th they should go to school. That is 6 days from today. Which school are they going to? So if school placement comes on the 15th or on the 16th, on the 17th, then it means within that same week, parents should find whatever means, whatever ways to get funds, buy provisions and things that their children will take to school, and then send them to school within that week. What sort of nation is this? What sort of educational system are we running? If we are not ready for it, let's put it on a standstill and then be ready for the things that will bring financial standings into the nation. Then now, later we can go and work these things out. What sort of nation are we running? The way commodities they run for this country, see, today go and buy a bottle of water for 2 Ghana cedis. Tomorrow you go and they'll tell you it's 5 Ghana cedis. Why? Because the dollar is always shooting up. Because when he or she also went to buy it, the things had increased. We were here when this our tariffs went up. Electricity, water bill, but our salaries are still the same. Are we thinking about the ordinary Ghanaian? Are we thinking about that old lady, that old man in the village who is farming? Are we thinking about the youth who are now starting business? Are you thinking about me and you, the youth who is earning like 2,000 Ghana cedis as monthly salary? Have you considered transportation? Have you considered water bill? Have you considered light bill? Have you considered what you eat? How much am I saving? These are the things we need to sit down as a nation and then think about. The economy currently is in shambles. Right now, if we calculate, every Ghanaian would owe not less than 300 Ghana cedis. Every Ghanaian. Now, the question is, what work or what did I buy to owe that 300 Ghana cedis? So just imagine my cameraman Ike, my streaming guy Nazel sitting here, and then you tell him he's owing 300 Ghana cedis. On Konko Tuya are buying 300 Ghana cedis. Otodeng. Are we thinking about the ordinary Ghanaian? Now, out of all this thing, the government introduced the debt exchange program. Fine, it's cool. Someone will ask, what is the debt exchange program? See, this whole big grammar thing, is more like swap. So, give me your money, let me use it, and then I'll pay you within a given period of time. It's nice. But why is this also causing issues here and there? You get it? You are still watching The Loud Lounge. My name is Niamate Kwabna Jeremiah, Kobe J for short. And today we are looking at the economical crisis in the nation. Why is the DDEP causing trouble? Personally, see, sometimes if we don't understand or we don't take the thing down to the layman, understanding becomes very difficult. This thing is supposed to be something we all should understand. Simple. Oh, okay, abain, yenye ni say, efe. But because we don't understand the grammar, the technologies, the terminologies, Honorable Financial Minister, sometimes bring it down to the low man's level. Let's understand you. Personally, I feel understanding is why, see, you would wake up every morning and TV station, DDEP, radio station, DDEP, social media, DDEP. Yes, because we don't understand. So everyone is saying, Bibiakwa. The long and short, see, swap, carry your money, give me, make I do something, then I would pay you. That is the bond. So you holding the bond is the bond holder. When Okuta Usika, farmer a buying should work with it. Within a given period of time, a buying will pay you. Now, per little research we did, people don't want to venture into these things because I said we don't trust any government anymore. The citizens ankasa NDC we know they trust, MPP we know they trust, even PPP on crown on power cry engineering ya bre. That is the fact. Because the value for money, you see what I can use 1,000 Ghana cedis to do today, in about 4 years time I cannot use the same 1,000 Ghana cedis to do that thing. Have you thought about it? What I'll use 50 Ghana cedis to do today, in 2 years time I cannot use the same 50 Ghana cedis to do. This is why some people don't want to venture into the DDEP. Let's put that aside. Some people also depends on the little monies they have, like me and the general youth out there. See, the coins we get is what we depend on. So I was happy when the government came out to say, oh, it is voluntarily, it is not by force. And this is where me and Sophia Ekufu, we get beef. Not being in support of any political party. But mommy, you grow. You don't understand? You grow. So I think here I would go with what Gabi Ochredako said. And let me quote what he said. He says, the former Chief Justice Sophia Ekufu may mean well. Yes, she meant well. She didn't mean any basa or any beef or any disrespect to anybody. No, not at all. She meant well. But the process. But she erred big time in her basic appreciation of the issue rather than asking the government to exempt this late hour. Why she simply not exempt herself from exchanging her original bond for the new one? So it is voluntarily, just sit in your house. But again, the fact say me and then Sophia Ekufu, former Chief Justice, I don't agree with her being there. Another side, I agree with her being there because she's a pensioner. And then pensioners were also placed in the list for a 15%. Now let's look at our pensioners. Charlie, these people depend on the money. Some of them are using this pension money to support themselves. Some of them have gotten to the stage where they can't work again. No private institution would pick them. No work would involve them anymore. So if you are taking 15% from these people, no, bro. Let's take it again. You understand? Let's take it again. And this morning, Sophia Ekufu, former Chief Justice, has replied, Gabi. It's sometimes funny, you understand? It's sometimes funny. It's sometimes funny when you read some of these headlines. So it says, Gabi is not important to me. He's a disturbance. Sophia Ekufu fires back. So I'm reading from City Newsroom. So big ups to City. It says, former Chief Justice Sophia Ekufu has hit back at New Patriotic Party stalwart Gabi Ochredako over his criticism of her decision to picket at the Ministry of Finance. Mr. Ochredako, okay, in a tweet, the president, okay, added, let's calm down. So the video is there. He decided, okay, he doesn't decide for me. So this is where the response came. But in a response, the former Chief Justice, who returned on Tuesday to join the picketers, described Mr. Ochredako as a disturbance and further added that his views are not important to her. So this be the way she talk. He doesn't decide for me what I need to do and what I don't need to do. I don't have time for things like that. People like that are not important to me or to my life. And he is a disturbance. That is all that I need to say. So let's watch this video. This video was captured by City. Let's watch this video.
Old age, in good health, and not dependent on anybody. their dignity intact. If you are a man, everybody is calling you uncle, daddy. If you're a woman, everybody is calling you auntie, ma, madam, mama. Not if you're a woman, they're calling you a witch. And if you're a man, when they see you come, Jessica. No. That I said he should show us his sacrifices. He should show us the state sacrifices. And then, but in any case, I don't think anyone has a right to demand sacrifice from anybody. Sacrifice is exactly that. It's a voluntary thing that you choose to do. That you choose to do. Even in our relationship with God, He doesn't force us to sacrifice. We are to go willingly. So, no, I haven't seen any sacrifice to merit my sacrifice or to encourage anybody to make this sacrifice. Oh, the economy will not collapse. The economy will not collapse. And if it collapses, he will be the one who caused it. When it was happening, he didn't see. I would have thought that I'm a Presbyterian, and I know that when you go for a loan, you should have planned how you're going to pay that loan. You should have planned how you're going to pay for that loan. You shouldn't enjoy being in debt. Those who go borrowing go a sorrowing. But I'm not going to join that sorrowing.
So you heard her. That is former Chief Justice Sophia Akufu. She said, those who borrow, they find ways to pay. You don't just enjoy borrowing. You understand? Now, these pensioners, see, the way they are picketing the finance office, I think government should have a convo with them, and then this thing should cut. Our grandparents, our fathers, our mothers should not be stressed like that. Honorable Finance Minister, I beg, with all due respect, please, this for end. Your Excellency, Mr. President, Nana Rodankwa Akufo-Addo, Father of the nation, Father of the land, we are pleading. Now, as Ghanaian, what is your take on the DDEP? Do you think the government is treating it right? Do you think it's the right choice the government has taken? What advice do you have for the government on crisis of the economy? And what do you think are some of the ways we could fight this economy? Our Vice President, Honorable Father, Your Excellency, Dr. Baumia, it's been long we heard from you. We want to hear something. You're still watching the Loud Lounge right here on Studios 2 TV. I would be very glad to read your comments on what we've discussed. Once again, it's been an awesome show right here with you as my viewers. And then a big thanks to all the crew members in the building, from my camera guys to my lights, my sound, my streaming guys, and everyone. My director, my manager, my executive producer, everybody in the building. See you same time, God willing, same channel when next we meet. It's been your humble servant, Ni Amate Kwabna Jeremiah, Kobe J for short. See you once again. Bye.
Studios 2 TV. The truth is here in your eyes.